but it is the adventure of trying to achieve what I want to achieve rather than sometimes achieving that. Checking my messages to see if and sometimes I've actually
hey, like sniffing it, going, is that a different is that a different product to normal?
little DNA sort of, yeah. But something I realized recently is I hadn't had so much time to drive and be with in the cars, and with lockdown we were supposed to do the Millet and do all these different things, and then I realized actually how happy I am, in the car community with other car nuts, other car enthusiasts, and being around cars and building cars.
What was your first ever car?
My first car was it was a 10-year-old at the time, 1988 Ford Fiesta 1.1 gear, with aftermarket electric windows.
Baller, absolute baller.
My pride and joy. Baller, mate. That was 1.1, 4 gears, 4 presets in the radio station. Didn't care. My first foray into driving, and loved that car.
Yeah.
So when we go back to Whole Man Academy, it was like, I can talk about these experiences where people probably think I have this, wonderful life and I should never have these dark periods. But when you do, no one can stop them. And it doesn't matter what position you are in life. And if you're incredibly sort of privileged and everything else, they can happen. But a lot of the time it's through chatting and talking. And I just wanted to use my experience to say to guys, this is how I have got through those periods. These are my experiences, and I'm happy to talk about them. And that's pretty much Whole Man Academy is what we're saying. Talk. Men don't talk. We all know this. This is what we're saying. Men don't talk.
If you can take a guy, and I was thinking of myself when I worked in the city, I earned quite good money. I had a lovely partner, a great family, all the things I thought were important to me. But fucking hell, I was bored with life, and I felt like I was sleepwalking my way through life.
Yeah.
And what I wanted then was a bit more adventure, call it a side adventure, or a side hustle, or something to kind of get your teeth into. And that's where, with a lot of the guys from the Whole Man Academy now, want to take guys that want to live a life of adventure. And like you said, goal setting is one of the big things for me, is saying, what do you want to achieve in life? It hasn't got to be something enormous. Maybe it's start a business, maybe it's climb a mountain, maybe it's do something. And often once you've got some focus, that adds, and you take action, because there's a difference between doing all that and then not doing anything at all. I know enough people that have said, I've set goals. Brilliant. What are you doing about it? Well, nothing. I'm busy. So, there's an old saying, knowing and not doing is the same as not knowing. But say, look, for a whole year, we will support you and get together, help you create a life that you're really proud of. You mentioned about cars. Where did your love of cars come from? Because of your dad, or just your interest?
No, it didn't come from anywhere. My family, none of them are car enthusiasts, anything whatsoever. Hence probably why I WhatsApp you a lot and talk about cars, but I know how to talk about.
I should give you my dad's number. He'd WhatsApp me even more than me about cars.
happy to.
Yeah,
absolutely. I always sort of say, I've always sort of said that fashion pays for the passion, and the passion is cars. It's something that is naturally instilled into me. It's not instilled. It was just there from a little boy. I didn't really have a mountain bike or a bike. I had my pedal go-kart with the important little handbrake to do handbrake turns on.
Hopefully, of our comedy duo here, we've managed it.
Exactly. Same time next week.
Same time next week. On that bombshell.